Hey friends, it's Elizabeth Morse from Simply Out of the Box, from Pantry to Table. Today we're going to talk about the health benefits of peanuts, and specifically we're going to make a couple dishes with peanut butter. We're actually not even going to cook anything. We're not going to turn on a stove. We're not going to turn on an oven. These are both things that you can make. They're super great things to make with kids. And the deal with peanuts is this. Everybody's got peanut butter. It's a great source of protein. It has fiber, carbohydrates, calcium, a little bit of everything good. And really lots of kids like it. So the first thing that we're going to make today is a little peanut butter dip. I like to serve it with apples. My kids love it with vanilla wafers, which makes it a smidge less healthy, but still really good and does have some protein. And I also like it with celery sticks. So let me tell you what we're going to use to make the dip. We're just going to use this little bowl. I'm going to slice up some apples and show you how I serve it. But we need peanut butter. We need yogurt. I'm using a vanilla Greek yogurt. You can really use whatever you've got handy. Plain yogurt works fine. I would suggest maybe not a flavor. Honey's okay, but probably not like berries or anything. Sunflower seeds. We've got some cinnamon. A little vanilla extract. Oh, and honey. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to scoop out about 1/3 cup. And I'm pretty good at measuring, so I'll show you what that looks like. Peanut butter is kind of sticky, so if you are confident in your ability to measure that, go ahead and do it, because that way you won't have to try and scrape it off of everything. Then we are going to put in about the same amount of yogurt. Got that? We're going to put just a little bit of honey. I'm going to say just a teaspoon. That's really sticky. There we go. A tiny, tiny drop, like 1/8 teaspoon of vanilla. You can really omit this if you don't want to use the vanilla. It's kind of expensive, but I do think it adds some great flavor. We're going to put about 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. And I got dry roasted sunflower kernels. You can use raw ones. It's not a huge deal. We're going to use 2 tablespoons. And then we're going to start to mix this up. This is great to serve to kids, as I said. It's also great to make and keep in the refrigerator, because to them, it tastes like dessert. And you can feel pretty good about the protein, both from the peanut butter and from the yogurt. So this is what it looks like, okay? And I'm going to slice up a few apples. Set it out there. Actually, probably just one. Pretty sure y'all know how to slice an apple. There you go. And that's how I serve it. Give it a little taste. Very tasty. Okay guys, so the second thing that we're going to make today are called peanut butter energy bites. And these are almost like a no-bake cookie, really. They are so tasty. You're going to use a cup of rolled oats. Put that in the bowl. Then we're going to add 1/2 cup of peanut butter. Again, I am not the best measurer in the world, but I do cook a lot, so I have pretty good idea of what these measurements look like. We're going to put in 1/3 cup of honey. And this is actually honey that my son, Malcolm, makes. Well, he doesn't make it, but he harvests it from his beehives. He has been a beekeeper since he was 8 years old, and his honey is delicious. This is a little bit thick. I could have probably warmed it a little bit and gotten it to be a little bit more fluid, but when you heat honey, it actually destroys some of the great properties, so for this purpose, it'll be just fine because it'll mix in well. We're going to put 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then we're going to start mixing it up. And then it's kind of up to you. This is such a simple and great recipe, and it's really delicious. And you roll it up into little bite-sized balls, and I store them in this and stick them in the fridge. They last for about 2 weeks. But my kiddos really love chocolate chips in them. I thought I had, yeah, some shredded coconut. If you have some extra things you want to sneak in, again, the sunflower seeds would work, raisins, but these are what my family likes. And this is a little bit sticky, so we'll mash it up really well. And then once I get everything mixed, I'm going to add a little bit of those other 2 goodies, kind of make some deluxe ones. When I was telling my son that I was going to be making these today, he told me that a friend of ours actually used to make these when he for his 8th grade football team, and he remembered loving them and was super excited that I was making them. I haven't made them in a while. Okay, so I'm going to open these, and I'm going to put about 1/3 cup chocolate chips. I'm going to use this sweetened shredded coconut. And this is actually something I just picked up at the store today. It was on the closeout aisle for 89 cents. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to grab that and add it. 1/3 cup of that. Oops. And I'll show you here in a second what this looks like. These are so tasty. And again, get creative. If you've got a little something that you want to use up, chopped dates would be really good. Sometimes if you have like other dried fruits, dried apples, or maybe even cherries would be good. Cranberries. Okay, so here's what it looks like. You can see it's kind of crumbly. And my hands are clean, I promise. So you're just going to take that and form it into a ball. If you have a scoop, you can use that. And this makes a great snack. Honestly, this would also be a really great quick on-the-go breakfast for kids as well. Ooh, these are so sticky. You can tell that's what they look like. And again, they keep for about 5 weeks. I hope you guys enjoy making these snacks with peanut butter. If you do, send me a picture, let me know. See you soon.